WIII departure from Ram 25 flight November 2.
Good afternoon, everybody. A very, very warm welcome to Philbert Flies and to this Garuda Indonesia CRJ 1000 flight from Jakarta, Soekarno Hatta to, and Nampilan, forgive me for my inevitable mispronunciation of this, Labuan Bajo, Komodo Airport. So yeah, long time since I've flown the CRJ 1000. And a long time since I've flown in Indonesia, so it should be quite nice. Quite a nice change from what we usually do. We've got two good add-on airports for this trip, so we'll have a little look around both of those as we go. But before we carry on, a very, very warm welcome to everyone who is here. Was that right? Oh, I'm really pleased. Good. Nampilan, who has been waiting for a flight from Jakarta for a very, very long time. I'm sorry for the delay, boss. But we are here now. Zanis, Marker, who nabbed my call sign but has given it back. Thank you, boss. Derek, Charmless Man, Tazzy. Who else? Is that everyone? Wojtek, good afternoon, boss. And I think, oh, Danny. Did I say Danny? I may have. Oh, and Origin as well. Lovely to have you all here. Pretty nice pronounced. Thank you very much. Thank you. Are you Indonesian as well, Tazzy? You may well have told me this before, but I've got a very poor memory. And if so, which part are you from? So yeah, should we have a little look at this airport before we do anything else? It is very hazy here today. We've got scattered clouds at 2,000 feet, and we've also got haze listed in the METAR. So it seems that MSFS Live Weather is not lying to us, as I initially thought, which is good. Ribbon, hello! Yes, this is Payware Scenery. It's available only through the MSFS Marketplace, unfortunately. But I think they've done a pretty nice job from what I've seen so far. It's not sort of state-of-the-art, top of the range. There's no modelled interior, but we've got a bit of transparent glass on the jetways and that sort of thing. Quite nice texturing. Looks quite believable to me. We've got a little bit of landside modelling. Not too much, but a little bit, which is nice. Car park. And the entranceway looks around. We've got this elevated thing. I guess this is a train, right? I am. Yes, yes. Now, I'm a bit sad that I'm in the new terminal. But oh, it's a roadway. I'm a little bit sad I'm in the new terminal because the old terminal is beautiful and this one is a bit meh. You know, it's just a little bit like every other building in the world. Nothing particularly interesting about it. But talking of terminals, talking of the old terminal, let's go down and have a look at it. Because down here it is really lovely. And if it wasn't for my obsession with using the proper terminals when doing real-world routes, then I probably would have opted to start over here. Yeah, because it's really nice, really nice. Reminds me a little bit of Bali, funnily enough. Oh, and we do have a bit of interior here as well, looking at it. Oh, yes, look at that. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. So, yeah, this is Soekarno Hatta Airport. And as I say, it's available on the marketplace. If you like flying in this part of the world, and why wouldn't you, then I would recommend you get it. And we've got an aircraft departing just there. Funnily enough, there was Tower online. There was Tower online. But unfortunately, he saw me coming and left. Looks like dual ops on runway on the 25s. Yes, I'm going for 25 left. No, I'm not. I'm going. What's this one? 25 right. Yeah, I'm going for 25 right. You missed that old terminal, do you? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's very nice. So I realised just as I was setting up the plane that I haven't updated my Navigraph data since reinstalling the CRJ, which was a little bit stupid, but also I didn't have time to restart. So we're just going to hope that it hasn't changed too much. We'll see. We'll see. I've started doing a few bits, and I've just got as far as inputting the departure. So as I said, we're going to go for 25 right, which is the one right in front of us. So very little in the way of taxiing, which is good. And we want to do the CA2 Delta departure, I believe. So runway 25 right departures. Interestingly, the charts for this airport, the SIDs are all by runway. So they're all on one sheet for each of the runways, which I've never seen before. But I think we're going to go to UBNAV. Yeah, that looks right. For initial climb, refer to insert. We'll have a look at this chart in a minute, actually, because it's a bit different to the norm. It's a bit different to the norm. Yeah, so we're basically going to climb out on runway heading to 1,000 feet and then make a right turn direct to UBNAV. So CA2 Delta. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. Yes, CA2 Delta. And we can't select a transition, but that's all right because it's part of the flight plan. So we'll execute that. Or rather, it's not part of the flight plan, but it's clearly worked it out somehow. Because there's lots of initial waypoints you can go to. But yeah, don't know how it's working, but it is working. That's the main thing. Juni, welcome. You're at work. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my streams, and thank you for coming by. Hope work's not too stressful for you. Right, onwards with the flight plan. So we've got this to Charlie Alpha. Charlie Alpha 2 Delta to Charlie Alpha. And then from there, we're going to take Airway Whiskey 45 to Piala. And if I can input this whole flight plan without it throwing up errors because of the out-of-date AIRAC data, I will be a very happy man. Yeah, so far so good. Then Whiskey 45... Oh, in fact, no. We're taking Whiskey 45 a long way. It's just showing up weirdly. We're taking Whiskey 45 all the way to NTAS, in fact. Now, sometimes when you make a mistake on these flight plans, it messes things up, like this discontinuity here, which obviously is nonsense. Plane's still quite buggy. Still little things wrong with it. But let's step that through and see if it looks right, because that's the important thing. In fact, no, let's add the next one as well. Whiskey 45 to NTAS, then Whiskey 43 to Agung. Yeah, you see, it throws up all this kind of nonsense. Agung. So yeah, moral of the story is do not make a mistake in your flight plan. Or you end up with all this. And I bet we can't delete it. No, that's completely wrong. We want Whiskey 45 to NTAS. Right, let's try and start again. Not found. Can't find delete, eh? Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. Not found. Okay. Yeah, as I say, it is hazy. Yeah, it's in the meta that it's correct. Hello, Leo. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, that seems to have cleared all the discontinuities, so that's good. So Whiskey 45 to Entas, Whiskey 43 to Agung. Let's try again. Whiskey 43 to Agung. Yes, going all right now. And then direct to Humai. Humai, not entirely sure. Humai, I'm going to call it Humai. And then we're going to do the Humai 2 Alpha, and we're expecting runway 17 at Komodo Airport. I couldn't get any meta for it earlier. Let's see, no, not online. And of course, there aren't any flights there at the moment, so we're going to have to just make an educated guess based on a nearby meta. And the nearest we can get seems to be Whiskey Alpha 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 Hasnudin International Airport, which is 238 miles away from where we're going. So this is not likely to be very accurate. Yeah, it's tricky. But anyway, there's no wind there, so that's a slightly good sign. So let's go back to departure and arrival. And we'll choose... I must have had a reason for planning this runway 17 arrival. So yeah, RNAV 17, Humai 2 Alpha, and we're going via Bangkok, and that'll complete our flight plan. Hopefully that'll all be fine. You didn't have meta there as well. Oh, have you flown there, Ribbon? I didn't know that. You're in Ostimore and you're well... Oh, right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how blowy it is when we arrive. So that's our departure and arrival done. That is our route done. And we'll go now to our init page, our init ref page. Or perf init, or whatever it's called on this plane. Perf init. And we're cruising at flight level 350. And we'll come over to the EFB and we'll import our performance figures from here. And execute that. Next page, our average cruise wind is going to be -8, so that's a headwind of 8. And our ISA deviation today is going to be +14. Execute that. Over to the next page. We can leave this as is. Those reserves and taxi fuel figures are about right. So on with the VNAV setup. This is correct. Transition altitude at Jakarta is 11,000 feet. And next page. Cruising flight level is correct. Speeds are not, so we're going to be doing Mach decimal 77. And on the descent, I don't know what the transition level is at the other end. Let's have a quick look, see if we can work it out. Anything on the chart? Transition level, yeah, flight level 130. Always makes life easier when they publish it rather than having a variable one. Cool. We're going to go to the MFD. No, we're not. We're going to go to the MFD menu page. We're going to turn on the VNAV window on our side. And we're going to turn on the window on the first officer's side. This is all correct. And I've just realised I didn't set up for my descent, my speeds, did I? So I'll just do that now quickly. VNAV. So yeah, we want to be doing Mach decimal 77 and then 340, do we? Yeah, 320. 320. There we go. Speed restrictions correct. Vertical path is 3 degrees, which is what it should be. And that's most of our prep done, I think. ATC are online. Not for me, they're not, boss. Not showing up in VPilot. Anyway, they were online. Or they were showing online in Volanta. But no, nothing's coming up now, I'm afraid, boss. Ryan, hello, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I think we're done with that. Right, let's get the APU started up. So, power fuel button, first of all, we're looking for APU in byte and APU SOV open. And APU in byte has gone. So, start stop button. We've got our hydraulic system on. And we'll nip through and have a quick look at the checklists. I've been through most of this before starting the stream. But it doesn't hurt to double check. We don't need any anti-ice because it's a balmy 28 degrees here. Trims I have not set. Let's set the takeoff trim, which will be on the performance page. 7.4 we want, and we are on 7.5. So there we are, 7.4. Ooh, and we don't. Oh, we do have the VNav armed for this. Good. Yeah. So I think I've only done one flight in the CRJ 1000, and of course the main difference between this and the other ones is that rather than just having advisory VNav, it has proper working VNav. So hopefully we'll be able to follow our descent path all the way down without intervening, which will be nice. Yeah, very well, thank you, Ryan. Very well. Just finished night shifts, and I am done with work, probably until next Wednesday now. So it's a nice feeling, yeah. Ah, you're already in, are you? Excellent. So we had Marker, I believe. Is this Marker? Don't recognise this livery. Come on, drone, hurry up. And then I don't know where you are, Zel. Maybe this is you. It's either you or Marker. Batik, eh? With a translucent tail. Look at that, you can see right through it. Never seen anything like that in my life. Let me just have a quick look at Valan to see who is where. Valanda's looking really odd. Yeah, so this is Marker. Zanis, I think, is not connected to VATSIM or Valanta yet. Okay, cool. Well, the main thing is you're spawned in. Right, so what were we doing? We set the trim. We'll go back to our originating checklist, have a quick squiz, see if we've missed anything. I haven't. So we'll go for the before start. Passenger signs are on. Landing elevation is set. Altimeters. We'll just press the B key to check those. 1007, which is what the METAR says as well, so that's good. We'll set up our altitude. We're climbing all the way up to the flight level 350. And we'll just double check actually that our first waypoint is correct, because that can cause problems with the LNAV. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of the 1,000-foot waypoint and just go direct to UBNAV, and we can then intercept that ourselves for the join. We'll set the heading bug to a runway heading, which is going to be 247. 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. FMS checked and set. IRSs are aligned. Radios and navos have been set. Takeoff briefing we're not going to do. Well, what we are going to do is get the doors closed. There she goes. We'll get the ground power cart removed, wheel chocks removed, and I think we're pretty much good to go, aren't we? So let's do the cleared to start checklist. APU is on, device is on, takeoff data has been, no, it hasn't been set. So back to the performance page, set all the speeds from here. It is a dry runway. We are going to be using flaps 8. Beacon and fuel pumps up here. Hydraulic pumps are all auto and on. Parking brake is set. Right. Let's get toolbar pushback up. And pre-plan our pushback. Pretty straightforward. We're just going to go here. And I've never used this in the CRJ. I hope it works. I see no reason why it shouldn't. But it'll be interesting to see. And you know what? I'm going to use the interactive pushback audio because I never do that. We don't actually have a pushback tug here, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, never mind. You think you're the unluckiest person in the planet. You can't depart from anywhere. Why? What happens? What's going on, boss? Crashes to desktop? Or is this on takeoff or when? Okay, let's see if the pushback works. Seems to be, in spite of the lack of pushback tug. So let's get the engine started. Starting with the right engine, waiting for 20% of N2. And the audio is not working either, but that could be linked to the fact that there's no pushback tug. You're stuck in the loading screen. How long have you given it, boss? Because it can take 10-15 minutes if you're using a new aircraft or a new version of an aircraft. It can take a long time. Have you ever been able to get in? I didn't bother saying anything on Unicom because it's only me and Marker here. 2 hours! Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds like it's time for a complete reinstall, boss. That's awful. Michael! Club Filbert Bronze for 7 months, and I thought I'd fixed my alerts, but I hadn't. But welcome, boss, and thank you very, very much for your continued Club Filbert membership. Much appreciated. Sounds like a good engine start to me. Let's check the gauges. Yes, that's all online, so we'll start the left engine. Right, let me just go to Stream Elements and see what the hell's going on with these alerts. I was so sure I'd fixed them. But obviously not. Right, dashboard. They do work on Twitch. Yeah, they work very well on Twitch. Just not here. Right, that's someone else. But this alert is for you, Vishkas. This alert is for you. It doesn't have your name, but it is very much for you. Now, if that works, that this was someone who renewed their membership 14 hours ago. So I don't know why that would work and yours wouldn't. It's very odd. Anyway, not the end of the world. Right, engine 1. Let's get it on. Hello, Nick. Welcome. How are you? And Raditya, hello to you in Indonesia. Which part are you in? Can you see the Volanta? Yeah. Standby 1. Maybe not. Oh yeah, it's showing, isn't it? Yeah. There's the Volanta. So, here I am. Here is Marker. And here is Zanis. And we're taking off from 25 right, this runway here. The routing on Volanta, despite having the correct airports in it, is bonkers. We've got a purple line that just goes nowhere near where we want to go. I suspect, we'll see, I suspect there's a place called WIII or something like that. Cabinda Airport, that's definitely not going to be WIII, is it? I don't know why it's done that. But anyway, we know where we're going, and that's the main thing. At work. Ah, you're welcome, boss. You're welcome. We might. Are we flying over Yogyakarta, are we? Oh, you'll have to point that out for us, boss. Do one for Marker now. And Scott, good afternoon, boss. Club Filbert Silver. 13 months of Club Filbert membership. I don't understand why these alerts aren't working. And Marker as well, was it? Oh, thank you all very, very much indeed. All right, we're going to... who are we going to look at? Became a member... Oh, here's Marker, 14 hours ago. Here we are, so we can play that one. So all the ones from the past we can replay, but all the current ones just aren't coming up. I'll have to get onto them. I'll have to get onto Stream Elements. I'm sure this is fixable. Anyway, that one was for both Marker and Scott. Did it right for you? You can check your flight. Oh, really? That's interesting. What's that, Wojtek? Yes, they are both payware. Yeah, yeah. So WATO is Aerosoft and WIII is from the marketplace. Yeah. Have you got them both, Zanis? Did you buy them for this flight? Okay, 2 good engine starts. We can turn off the APU. We can turn the probe heat on. Doubtful that we'll need it, but I think it's probably standard process anyway. We don't need any anti-ice. We'll set flaps 8. Did that work? Yes, it did. Didn't hear them click for some reason. How's the sim volume? Is it loud enough for you? It's a bit quiet for me, but that could just be because I've turned my headset down. I don't know. Life's busy. No time for flying or watching streams at the moment. Oh. Is it good busy, Scott, or bad busy? Praise be to X-Plane 11 freeware. Yeah, indeed, indeed. We'll arm the nose wheel steering now. Thrust reversers are already armed. We'll do a quick flight control check on the flight control synoptic page. Where are we? There we are. So full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, and the rudder, full left, full right, and neutral. Good. All good. We'll check the electrical synoptic page, make sure everything is green, basically. So AC, all looking good. APU's off as it should be. And DC, everything's green as well. Buses are on. Online. Excellent. Good news. Back to the stat page. And we'll do our after start checklist. So generators are auto, electrics have been checked, bleed valves are auto, I know this because I set them earlier, anti-ice is off, APU is off, nose wheel steering is armed. And the taxi checklist. Slats and flaps, flaps 8 set, flight controls checked, trims green and checked, thrust reversers are armed, flight instruments have been checked, brake temperature is fine. Awesome. Do they ever plan to sell the outside? No, I don't think so, because they had their other airports available on Sim Market and not on the marketplace. But there was some kind of issue with the government, maybe? I might be wrong, but there was something that meant that they couldn't put this one up there, and I think they're only going to ever sell by the marketplace now. I know, I try and avoid it as well, but, you know, it works. Good busy. Oh, good. Work-related, but good work-related. Oh, all right, please. So, yeah, pity you don't have time to fly, though, boss. Flying is better than work, even if work's good, let's be honest. For the moment, I can see your CRJ. Do I see yours? Yes, I do. But it's an interesting livery. Sky Team livery. Nice. This must be a thingy. This must be a AIG model. Pretty good, isn't it? You're a bit floaty, but I guess that's because you don't have the scenery. Right, let's get the charts up, work out where we're taxiing. We are going to go via wrong chart. November Charlie 2 or November 2, that'll do us. Soekarno Hatta traffic, Indonesia 452, taxiing to holding point 25 right, via November Charlie 2 and November 2. Taxi light on. Anyone know why the planes sometimes float on VATSIM? It's elevation things. It's elevation issues. So if someone's got an add-on scenery that you don't have, or vice versa, or if they've got a different add-on scenery, maybe if they're in a different sim, then obviously the aircraft's altitude is going to be slightly different, and that's why they look floaty. A thingy, very descriptive.
Soekarno traffic, Baltic 6522, taxiing to 25 right via November Charlie 2 and November 2.
Okay, so taxi 10 knots or there or thereabouts. Yeah, I think we're all good. I'm never quite as relaxed flying the CRJ as I am the A320, just because I don't do as much of it. But so far I haven't missed anything particularly important, I don't think. 25 right, Nikki, 25 right is what we're using. Please do, Nampilan, yeah, please do. If it's an interesting one, anyway. There's Marker, hot on our tails, and Zanis will no doubt be pushing back shortly. I'm glad you're flying with us again, Zan. Well, I'm glad both of you are flying along, but yeah, you're quite new to this, I think, Zanis, aren't you? You haven't been on many flights with us, but yeah, it's nice to have you here.
Jakarta traffic, Indonesia 4526 pushing back.
Okay, let's get our strobe lights on. We'll override the fuel crossfeed.
Echo is pushing back.
Ah, and Nikki's here as well. My flight sim setup, you can see I've got my system specs at the bottom in the video description, but basically I have some rudder pedals, I have some Thrustmaster rudder pedals, a Thrustmaster T16000M side stick, and a Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. That's the gist of it. Becky, hello! Thank you. Haven't seen you for yonks. How are you? Right. Soekarno Hatta traffic, Indonesia 452, line up and take off runway 25 right, departure to the southeast. And we'll stick our landing lights on. So the plan is to take off, and we're going to make a right turn after 1,000 feet direct to Ubnav. Yeah, it's not the most impressive flight sim setup, but it does me.
Baltic 6522 will line up and wait behind the departing CRJ.
Okay. Let me just have a quick think through this takeoff before we go. Toga button. And that's it. I'm all thought out. I think it'll be fine. Just reduce... he says we'll just reduce the range on this so we can see what we're up to. 20 should do us. Okay, let's go. Straight up to Toga. It is a shame about the visibility, I know, but I'm quite impressed because initially I spawned in here and thought it was MSFS live weather up to its usual tricks, 100 knots. But there is actually haze listed in the meta, so it's correct. We should have nicer views at the other end, I think. And hopefully en route as well. Positive rate. Gear up. And we'll go into speed mode and bring that up to 250 knots. There's 1,000 feet. Thrust levers to climb. Flaps 1. Nav. Autopilot on. Not bad, not bad. Yes, indeed, Swifty, yeah. And the A330 is coming first. Flaps up. Crossflow auto override off. Ooh, a rainbow. How nice. Elise is correct, exactly, yeah. So the A330 is, yeah, I'm very glad they're doing that first, because we need a wide body. And it should be good. I like their P3D one. I don't love it, but I like it. So yeah, very much looking forward to having it in this sim. Elliot, hello, how are you? Excuse me. Still got a dodgy voice after COVID.
6522, taking out runway 25 right.
Gotta love those MSFS players. You have, boss. Generic Pilot 1, welcome. Feeling the sudden urge to surrender. To surrender to what, boss? It's going alright, yeah, it's going well, thank you. Wish we could see a bit more, I do, but I mean, it's accurate haze. You can't fault it. And yeah, we haven't been able to get META for our destination. In fact, the closest airport is 200 miles away. So, oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. So, yeah, but hopefully it'll be clear, or clearish. Right, let's do our after takeoff checklist, or climb checklist. Fuel crossflow auto, bleeds and APU are set. Thrust reversers, pardon me, we can turn off. And we'll check the CAS. We have seatbelts, no smoking, APU door closed. All the things we would like to have. Oh, to the rainbow, oh yeah. Not as in-depth as the PMDGs. Not as in-depth as the PMDGs. But it's got more to it than the A321X, for example. So, yeah. As things stand, if they do a good job of it, it'll be the best plane we have in MSFS, to be honest with you. Right, so we are overhead at Juna now, and we're making a right turn. Should be heading 082 towards Runov. Oh yeah, and I said I was going to show you this the chart, didn't I? Because it is quite an interesting one. Where's Navgraph on here?
Jakarta traffic Indonesia 4526 runway.
There it is. So yeah, this is our departure chart. As you can see, it's kind of like one of the American ones, really, but slightly more rigid, I guess. So this is the runway we took off from, and down here we've got the initial climb inset. So 248 runway heading, got to 1,000 feet, turned right to Ubnav. We've made this right, and now we're making this right to 082 to head to Runov. And then after Runov, we're going all the way down here to Cirebon. There are some altitude constraints on here, like 10,000 at Pebzo, but we're not going to bother with them because I didn't spot them in time, basically. And yeah, this is our route here. So you can see it all mapped out quite nicely. Jakarta is on our right, just to the south of us. There's Cirebon, and I'm probably mispronouncing that. So Jakarta Soekarno Hatta Airport is not actually in Jakarta. It's more like in Tangerang, which is the city of Banten. Ah, interesting. Oh yes, there's Tangerang, there's Jakarta, and it is nearer Tangerang. Yeah. We don't know when the PMDGs are coming. No, we don't know. Q2 hopefully, Q3 maybe, Q4 possibly. But yeah, it's very hard to make a guess. You love the addition of Matthias on the Skycam in the CRJ. Yeah. So yeah, we're basically going to be following the north coast. Unfortunately, Nampalan, we're not going to be going over Yogyakarta. Sorry, boss. The same happened with our last Indonesian flight, didn't it? But yeah, we're going to go over Semarang, and Blora, and Surabaya. And then we're going to be heading out over the ocean, past Bima, and into Labuan Bajo. We're going to be doing an RMP approach to runway 17. This is what our star's going to look like. So we're coming in via Humai to Denan to Bangkok. Then from there, we're going to make a right turn heading 195, and then we'll be on final from MD401. 2.9 degree glide path, interestingly. Don't know why. Would expect it to be 3 degrees, but there we are. So a slightly shallower descent than we are used to. There you go. That is all I can show you on there. We have passed the transition altitude, so we'll set standard. Let's get the yoke out of the way. Doesn't want to set standard. Really doesn't want to set standard. There we are. 1013 set. And we can increase our speed now to 290 knots for the remainder of the climb. Well, not until we get to the conversion, and then we'll be doing Mach decimal 7.4, I think. Anyway, nice and smooth, so we can turn off all the landing lights and the recognition taxi lights and the seatbelt sign. The smoothness, you realise, is to do with the seatbelt sign, not the lights. Gorgeous! Yes, indeed. I think we'll get some tunes underway. And I'm in the mood for some bangers. But not that loud. Yeah, it's a good aircraft, Nick. It is a good aircraft. Still a bit loud. I think it's like Chi Rebel. Okay. Oh, that's a lovely flight. Is that something? Is that a flight they really do? Yeah. So don't get me wrong. The CRJ can drive you mad when things go wrong, but most of the time these days things don't go wrong. I had a lovely flight in it in Canada the other day. Yesterday, in fact. Enjoyed that. And yeah, today it's working beautifully as well. Definitely, it is Daniel. It is. You'd join us for flying on Saturday, but we're scheduled them for 4 a.m. your time. Yeah, but you know, Nick, Jenny's often up at 4 a.m. to watch, so I'm not having excuses from you, boss. I know. I do usually try and schedule my America streams for evening my time, so it's a bit more convenient for Americans. But then I figured I've got stuff on every evening, or most evenings this week, so yeah. Plus, European people like Americans. Yeah, good luck, Zanis. I hope it goes well for you. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, you're both in the air, and Nikki is taxiing out. Yeah, good. Wasn't expecting people to fly along for this one. It's a nice surprise, really. Oh, did they? Okay. Oh, I might have to give it a go myself. Are we watching some plane spotting vids later on today? Ah, Vishka's not on YouTube. No, I can't on YouTube. They'll have me for it. I've done it before. Played a very short clip of someone else's video, and they gave me a strike. Sorry, boss. But Twitch, yes, we can do it on Twitch. Hello, Kaprovsky. Welcome. How are you? They did, Zanis, they did. They're very, very strict. It might have been just because of the sound. But anyway, they're out. They can find these things, YouTube. They're very good at it. But to be honest, I have been thinking about focusing more on the Twitch streaming and less on the YouTube streaming. So yeah, good time to mention that I do. At the moment, I do half my streaming over on Twitch. I'm probably going to up this a little bit, but you should all come and follow me on Twitch as well. Next stream on there's going to be Saturday 1000 Zulu, and yeah, plenty more to come after that as well. I know, Nick, but no one watches me on YouTube anymore, boss. I don't know what's happened. The algorithm is punishing me for moving to Twitch, I think. Treedwe Wen, hello, boss, welcome. How are you? I know, Nick, I know. You just need to get Twitch unblocked at your work, boss. Ah, what did you see? Is the sim a bit quiet? I think it is. I turned it down when I was flying my Piper the other day because it was doing my head in and the heads of everyone in the BC. So I'll turn it back up now. We're in a quieter place. You tried. They said no. I guess they're too locked down to be able to use a VPN or anything, right? Tom Holland in what? Yeah, it's also less faff to make work, to be honest with you. I mean, look at the issue I'm having with alerts on YouTube, for example. Uncharted? Spider-Man? I mean, you were the one who was there, boss. Are we flying over Bekasi now? Let's have a look. Yeah, we're past Bekasi. We are approaching Pamanukan. See if we can see anything. Yeah, so Pamanukan is just ahead of us. I think it's this area down here. It looks like quite a small place on the map. In fact, it's the dot on the map is just underneath these clouds here. You watched the new Spider-Man No Way Home, right? Was it any good? Okay, yeah, I've got to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a Spider-Man film, ever. It's not my cup of tea, really, superhero films. So now we're coming up to a town which appears to be on a railway line called Hargulis. Interesting. It's like the satellites captured some contrails or something, I think. We're going to have to do some VFR over Indonesia at some point to really have a look at all these places. The cockpit's at the front of the plane here, boss. Just having a look at some scenery. This is the cockpit. Argulis is quite a small place. Yeah, it looks quite small on the map. I think the next big place we're coming to is going to be... Is it Cirebon? Am I saying that right? At least the weather's cleared up so we can see some scenery. Could this be Argulis down here? Argulis. You're as in Europe, right? Argulis. No, the engines are all okay. Sorry, The next planes are MD-83, A320ceo and 737-700. And A310, A300, and MD-11. I wouldn't have a clue which of those 6 are going to release first. MD-11 I'm really excited about. MD-83 not quite as excited. Obviously I want it, but it's just not quite as an exciting prospect as the You think those 3 are closer than the others, do you? Could be right. Could be right. You'll have to follow me on Twitch if you want to see my face. I have a webcam when I stream on Twitch, not on YouTube. No, actually, I'm not aware of them being in beta, but they could be. They could just not be making quite as many announcements as the others. Ooh, there's an airport down there. That's going to be Kertajati, WICA. And then immediately after that is Jatiwangi, it's a smaller airport. Be almost in line with that runway, I think, somewhere over here. Yeah, but you see, that's why I'm so excited about the MD-11, because it's a long-range, wide-body plane that's done loads of cool cargo routes with Lufthansa Cargo and FedEx and various other companies. You can see a Cessna 172. Where? Seems unlikely that you'll be able to see that from this altitude. Oh, is it Zanis? I didn't know that. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in that so much. They don't, but they flew it so recently that I'm happy enough doing it slightly older. Oh, the freeway. No, I'm talking about the TFDI one. Didn't know there was a freeway one, to be honest. We missed our conversion point So did the plane. Mach decimal. Oh no, no, it's just done it at the wrong point, isn't it? Mach decimal 77 we want. There we are. We're all learning something today. Yes, it does, Aviator TNA. It does. The wipers in MSFS don't really do anything, but they do go backwards and forwards, yes. They don't clear the rain, so there's not much point in them. Just flew from Rotterdam to Tenerife South. Yes, Danny, yes. Yes, I can. I didn't even read that end bit. Yeah, me too. I mean, I just want anything to get released. I'm excited about the BAE 146 as well. That doesn't look too far off. No, because I mean, obviously EH is the Netherlands, RD had to be Rotterdam, especially with the RTM IATA code, and I've flown to Tenerife South quite a few times, so, you know. You're not that excited for the BAE 146? I wasn't until I saw Fabio's stream of it, and it looks really, really in depth. Again, it was back in the day. It was very popular. Loads of routes out of London City, which is what I want to do. But yeah, not so many flying at the moment. It's true. A lot of people all the time. Are we still in West Java? Yes, I believe so. We're just west of Tegel and Pekalongan. I don't know what's happened with the imagery down here, but it's just been chopped off, isn't it? Very odd. I've seen that. So this is Bansan that we're flying past now. Yeah, Zurich London City was before. Central Java. I don't have the boundary on my map. I just saw that we're west of the middle of the island, so I assume possible. Doing a real flight that's operating at the moment. TUI Netherlands flight. TFL65. Oh, right. Are you an X-plane in the 737? What sim are you in? Been considering buying the Kodiak for a while now, and I just... Oh, definitely I'd recommend it. It's the best GA plane I've ever flown. It's brilliant. Mr. Twirls, welcome! We are flying from Jakarta down to... stand by. I can't remember the name of the blooming airport. Labuan Bajo, boss. Labuan Bajo. Permalang? Could be. Permalang. What did I say? So this pointy bit is just before Tegel, or Tegel, so this must be Tegel down here. You could, trolls, but as it was you, I decided to just tell you rather than get all passive aggressive about it. Right, are we overspeeding? Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. No school today, Twelves? Are you home already? I thought you did. It's the cute little filbert next to your name that calms me. What colour are you now? Red? Oh, yeah. Getting there, Twelves. Getting there. Off early, oh that's nice. Alex, hello boss! How is it? It looked absolutely stunning. Alex is in the Maldives, by the way, for anyone who wasn't aware of that. You're in MSFS. It's indeed operated by a 737 in real life, but yeah, just pretending it's an A320. Well, fortunately, Danny, because you're a Club Filbert member, I don't have to... Oh, wait! Wait! Look at who isn't a Club Filbert member. Boss. Boss, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. We're only doing departures today, so we sped through the exercise. Oh, nice. It's simply wonderful. There it is. I mean, it's quite sunny in London. So I don't feel quite as depressed as I did yesterday when you were posting those pictures and it was all horrible and grey and rainy. But, but yeah, I am in this. I am. Yeah. So Danny, in case you weren't aware of what Club Filbert is, it's my YouTube membership program. Whereby you pay a small monthly fee to support the channel, and in return you get some tremendous perks, like a member's badge next to your name, as you'll see most people I think in here have actually. You get custom emojis, you get access to exclusive private members only channels on the Discord server, and you get some love from me in return, so it's a lot going for it. Anyway, 3 tiers, bronze, silver and gold. Bronze is the basic level, which I've already discussed. Silver, you get to join us for a monthly private members only live stream / group flight. And then gold, you get to vote on where I'm going to fly the following week, and you get to join me in an exclusive Club Filbert Gold VIP channel on Discord for a little voice chat after almost every stream, except when I'm home. So yeah, lots to recommend it. Join buttons there below if you're interested. A Maldives scenery pack would be great for the Twin Otter. It would. It's got Aerosoft's name all over it as well, isn't it? That sort of thing. The love is what makes it work. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the rest of the perks, they're just for the, what's the word? No. The right-brained among us, I suppose. The love is what it's all about, really. So what have you been doing in the Maldives? You've just been lying on the beach mostly? Is there snorkeling? I imagine there's snorkeling and that sort of thing. On the iPad for a chat, a weird in-room TV set up for the video. All a bit dank, so... So what you're saying is your experience of watching my streams is worse in the Maldives than it is at home. So not everything's better. Come fly with me simulations. Hello, you'd like to ask my honest opinion on the CRJ. So far, you've been flying the plane for a while now. My honest opinion on the CRJ. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a brilliant add-on. Sometimes it will go wrong. It is buggy. We've had one bug today while inputting the route, and I wish it wasn't buggy. But in spite of the bugs, it's great fun to fly. It opens up all sorts of routes that you wouldn't otherwise fly. So yeah, I think I like it. But what's the end of your sentence, boss? Oh, I see you retracted it. It's too late, boss, because it came up on the restream. Here we are. However, after reading on forums, people have been hating on it. Yeah, I think people are frustrated that it isn't slightly better than it is. Yeah, I would like it if it could be fixed so that it always follows the path, the nav path, so that it always captures the ILS. Those are the two main things, and they don't go wrong nearly as often as they used to. So for me, I'm satisfied with it. I think it's good. I recommend it to people. But I can also understand other people being frustrated by it. Doing very little snorkeling, eating very well. So my kind of holiday. What is Semarang Airport's name? I've no idea, boss. No idea. Let's see if I can see it on Volanta. Ahmad Yani. Yes. Yeah, it is. One 146, you mean? Me neither. It looks amazing, isn't it? I think it suffers from being one of the only high-quality payware aircraft for MSFS, so people expect perfection, not aerosoft being, well, aerosoft. But you know what? I've never had an aerosoft plane that I haven't liked, ever. I was talking on their forums about their plans for the A330 and what comes next. And they were talking about how their planes are, you know, they're trying to create... I remember what Mattis said. I didn't quite get what he was getting at, but something like they're trying to create simulations of the life of an airline pilot rather than simulations of aircraft. And I think that was sort of his way of saying, look, they're not the best planes, but you have a good experience. But I think they are good planes. They're just a bit buggy, all of them. They've always been a little bit buggy, but they look amazing. They're the best in the business at modelling, I think, and texturing. They fly nicely. There's just a few issues with them. The sounds are good as well. So yeah, I like it. That's all I have to say. You enjoy their products, Watson? Yeah, me too. Right. What do you want tune-wise? Give me an era or a genre. They are good for just getting it and flying, I agree. Classic rock, you got it, boss. Well, you got it as long as Epidemic Sound has it. Yeah, this'll do. Mongolian goes through. Top Blanson, welcome. How are you? You prefer the CRJ over the A320X, do you? I know quite a few who do. Harry loves the CRJ. Now, does anyone fancy a quick game of Scriblio? Yeah, Namplan, you're up for some Scriblio. Anybody else? Good afternoon, boss. How's it going? How is the controlling? You could only observe, sadly. Yeah, it might be for the best, boss. Oh, you're flying out of Edinburgh, right? Good, thank you. It's quite busy though, hence your late arrival. No worries, boss. No worries. Glad it's going well. I wish I could have joined you. If you will schedule these things for when I'm streaming, boss, it can't be done. All right, so we got at least 2 people for Scribbio. Let's do it. Here is the link. When are you next on, do you know? To be honest, I never mind being late. I'm impressed you're here at all. It's commitment to the cause, that is, boss. Well, commitment to the wrong cause, possibly. Still. Okay, that's 4 of us. That'll do, I think. Me, Ishkas, Zanis, and Nampula. Let's do it. Right, let me just share my screen. Still haven't worked out how to do this without you being able to see what I'm typing. But equally, it's a bit boring if I just hide it off screen. You have a drunk Greg flying easy to Heathrow making it out. Yeah, that should be your first wallop, I think, boss. I have no idea now. Right, no idea. Oh, I have. Nicely done. I do not have a song command, unfortunately. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. But we are listening to Hip Hop Pro by Pro Reese. Welcome back, Origin. I gathered. I don't think we can can't do writing, boss. I mean, it hasn't helped me at all, but I don't think we can get it. Vishkas has got it, I see. Oh, okay. I see what that was now, the triangular thing. Very good. Yeah, too right, boss. Can't be dealing with people ruining your immersion on day one. No, I couldn't think of anything else either. Okay. The Eiffel Tower was beautiful, Zavis. Never let anyone tell you otherwise, boss. It's me next, isn't it? Yeah, more hype thing. Apologies in advance. I am hopeless at drawing, and all of them were quite hard. Yeah, I don't know what else to do now. I guess I could colour it in. That might help. No, that hasn't helped. Now that looks awful. Vishka's well done on getting that. It was dagger. I did not know how to differentiate between a dagger and a knife at all. The other options were Dora, or I can't remember what the other one was, but it was too hard. I couldn't do it. Oh, well done, generic pilot. Ooh. No, this is getting harder. No, I don't either. It looks like the building that is on a golf course. Oh, mini golf. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Well done though, boss. Oh, Alex, you joined. Hello, Origin. Yeah. How have you two got it? I don't know. Oh, it's hard. Unibrow? What's this American nonsense? We call these a monobrow. That's not fair. That's discrimination against people who speak proper English. No, I don't know what that is. Vishkas has got it though. No, I don't know how. I don't know how. You've drawn this one before. Oh, have you? Oh. Yeah, that would explain how you got it, boss. Kazoo. It's out there. Ooh. I know it's a bird, boss. Then it, we're gonna have to have a no writing rule. I think. I mean, I don't know anything about the birds of Tenerife. We can see that, boss. Oh, clever clue, but no writing. Hello, Linus. You would draw it like that's how you guessed, right. Oh, I wasn't even looking. It's not fair. Trying to look at the chat and draw, or not draw, guess. It's no good. Oh god, I've got to draw again now. Okay. No! Oh god. Fine. No, I've totally messed this up. Right, okay, fine. Quickly. I can't get the pen tool. It's stuck on blooming painting. Oh, there we are. Okay. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. Oh, this is stressful sometimes. I just try and make it look a bit nicer. Some of you have got it well done. That's quite good, actually. That's turned out alright. That's turned out alright. Well done, well done. It was WhatsApp. Final round. How are you, Linus? What's the latest, boss? Are you also flying to Edinburgh or out of Edinburgh? Thank you, Origin. Appreciate it. I thought that was not an ad. Oh dear. Yeah, I should have. Who was Filbert and Wish? Or Filbert on Wish? Oh, we all got it. I mean, it's got to be a plant, right? Or maybe not. A bird with something in his beak. Liberty statue. Ooh. Yeah, so the reason that WhatsApp one was pretty good was that I could just copy the icon from my taskbar. That really helped. Hard? That card? Oh, right, okay, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. To draw and to guess. Nice, nicely done, Marker. Again, I was too busy looking at the chat to work out what's going on. I also want to have a look at where we are with the flight and check we're not about to overspeed or plummet out of the sky because we're too slow. This is Surabaya, by the way. This is Surabaya we're passing now. Our speed is bang on. Awesome. Right, back to the game. Not wet hand. Something on the screen. Oh, Vishkas, well done. Well done on getting that so quick, and well done to you, Nicky, as well, for getting it. Drawing it. Very good, boss. Very good. It was not impossible, Vishkas. It could have been a misspelling of A Bug's Life. Why is Alex Levy enjoying the whole time? I presume because his internet's crap, I guess. Because he's in the Maldives. Nampilan got it. Is that a beehive? No. Okay. Did I turn down the MSFS volume? Yes, certainly. Yeah, it's too quiet now. It's too loud. 'Yeah, I was quite excited getting that one before you, I must say. Oh. 3 more. Good luck, everyone. No! I don't know. I didn't notice you, Lee. I mean, you're no longer in the game, apparently, but I did notice you, Lee. Genie was a good guess, actually. And, yeah. That was not fair, Origin. That was not. Yeah, but you spelt it wrong, boss. It's dark. It does look. It's exactly Ryanair colours, isn't it? I know, Trolls, but I just don't have. I've lost control of the situation. No one listens to me. I say no writing, everyone just writes anyway. Particularly the man who just drew. I go next. I know, Origin. No, but you almost got it right. I think you spelled it with a Y or something like that. Well done, everyone. Right, my turn. Oh, God. Right, that's all I've got. That's all I've got. Yeah, it was high five. It was high five. Ooh, number 2. I'll take that. Well done, Vishkas, as always. Good game. What a mangle pair of hands. Listen, I never claimed to be able to draw. You want to play City Guesser? Let's see how we're doing. How far along are we? Yeah, we're only about halfway. We could probably have a game of City Guesser. Yeah, why not? Like, plane stable. Flight's going alright. Yeah, City Guesser, let's do it. Right. Long ways. Multiplayer. That's it. Private room. 2 minutes per guess. Do we want to do 10 rounds? I sometimes feel that 10 rounds is quite a lot. Yeah, go on. We'll do 10 rounds. It's tradition. It's tradition, isn't it? So for those of you who haven't played City Guesser before, I think the last one was quite self-explanatory. You need to click on the link that I'm just about to post, and then it shows you a clip or various clips of people walking around cities, could be anywhere in the world, and you have to guess on a map where you think it is. And that's it. But no guessing in the chat because it spoils it. So come and play. The more the merrier. But no guessing. Streamer mode doesn't actually do anything. I'll put it on, or it sort of blurs the map, but only after you've guessed. So I still have to hide the window. So I don't really get the point of it. But I'll stick it on. Might discover. Still a podium even after missing a couple of rounds. Yes, indeed. That's well done. You'd put 20. Honestly, my brain's fried after 10. Right, let's go. Ooh, charmless. Well done. Right, fairly confident on the country, but don't know where. But you lot are all knocking it out the park. You really are. Really early on as well. Yeah, you see, it still shows you the map. Let me hide it while I guess. Not that it makes much difference, seeing as everyone seems to have already got it. I think I must have missed something obvious here. Okay, yeah, it was Istanbul. It was Istanbul. I guessed here. A lot of people, well, it was here. Okay, so no one got it bang on. But a lot of you got it far closer than I'm happy about. You're about to overtake marker, are you? Maybe slow down a bit. Otherwise we'll have spacing issues. I think, yeah, if you stay between marker and Nicky, then you should be alright. Otherwise it might be dicey. Right, next round. Satira, hello! I'm not bad, thank you. How are you? Istanbul, not Constantinople. Yes. What is your name in City, Guess it, Freedom? I don't think I can see it. Oh, I know who this is. I don't know exactly where, but I know roughly where. I've been as well, I just can't spot it. Ah! Oh, it doesn't tell you unless I click reveal my guess how far out. God, you're all doing amazingly. This time round you weren't really sure which part. No, nor was I, but I was sure of the city early enough that I could look for it. Yeah, we have. So have I. Yes! A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people 0 miles out. Origin, Nikki, Charmless 1 mile out. Zanis 2 miles out. Very good. It was the Reichstag in Berlin. And yeah, I was lucky to be slightly closer to where the tick is. But yeah, a lot of guesses in Berlin. A few guesses elsewhere in Europe. Who thought London? Peppa Pig. Who's Peppa Pig? That building hurt your brain. Oh, don't talk to me about European ones. The American ones are harder. At least some place. No, I won't say that. You have to go. No worries, Ryan. Oh, my pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good to see you again. Next stream will be on Twitch on Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. See, this is America, I think, isn't it? But could be literally anywhere as far as I'm concerned. Yes, indeed. Which part of Germany are you in, Origin? I've got a feeling we've had this one as well, you know. I don't know. Well, slow down then, Zanis. See, everyone always tells me with these ones that I should look at the number plate, but I never see a number plate up close enough to make it out. Oh, Christ, 30 seconds. This could literally be anywhere. Just... Oh, okay, it's finished. Okay, right, I'm just going to have to make a random guess, and I'm going to say it's here. A lot. Nick got it 36 miles out. Ooh, 1,561. Nowhere near. It was Covington in West Virginia, I guess. Don't know where the band is. Well done, Nick. We had this, did we? I thought we had. In the vicinity of Bremen, but yours is bugged out. Oh. That's annoying. Add this one. Still can't bloody find the city on a map though, can I? Oh, there it is. Shameful. Did we have it twice in one game? I knew we'd had it twice before. I didn't know it was in the same game. Yeah, they need to put some more clips on. You had a feeling it was an Eastern city. No, you were right. Wait, Vishkas, you're not at the top. What the hell's going on, boss? So this one, there was a very clear clue, but I missed it second time. Oh really? You think it's just the algorithm? I think there are more in Europe than there are in America. Probably more in Europe than anywhere else in the world, actually. Yeah, it was Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. Now let me learn where the pin actually is. I can't be having these people getting closer than me. Okay, fine. It's the street right outside the door, not in the station. Roger. Next. Ooh, 0 miles out, you two, straight in there. Okay. I've got a reasonable idea of where this is. Reasonable idea. I'm not super confident. Get it bang on. I'm gonna say it's here. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. It was Chiang Mai, right in the centre. I've spent quite a lot of time in Chiang Mai. And it was, yeah, it's this side. Next. We've had it too, have we? But that was definitely not Chinese possible. 500 kilometers out. Where did you go for? There's a Bangkok Airways ad for a new flight from this place. Ah, I see. I saw the Bangkok Airways. Didn't see where it was saying from. Oh, fish cats. How do you know? Definitely haven't had this one before, have we? I'm going to restart it. See what I missed. Let's have a look. You're all doing amazingly. How do you get so close? I know the city, but I wouldn't know how to get within that close. Right, I'm going to keep watching. How? How are there so many naught miles? Says it right there in plain sight. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a bit of a mad panic. Oh, 1 mile. Okay, that was lucky. Saw it was Ishmir. Couldn't find that gate thing though. Lausanne Kapisi. What's that? I think. It's hard though, isn't it? Click somewhere in the centre and you'll be fine, but I wasn't fine. They might, yeah, no looking at maps, bosses. That is what anyone's doing. Spoils it. Ooh. It's impressive. No idea where in the world it is, but it's impressive. Fishcast knows where it is. See, I couldn't even give you a continent at the moment. Couldn't even give you a hemisphere. No, don't pan around. I want to look at that thing. No, I think people are just Googling stuff, aren't they? I think. It's a shame. Not. Eight miles. Okay, who is Peppa Pig and who is Charmless? You're in the chat. How did you get that? Tell me your ways. Use your noodle, not the Google. Exactly. See, I saw Sol right at the last minute. Vishkas knew the skyscraper. How did Charmless? How did you get that? How did you know? It was Lotte Tower, Lotte World Tower game. Right. Oh, you were thinking of the Shard. Okay. You got the Sid. Yeah, that's good enough, boss. So did I. Right. Round 8. I do not know enough about trains. Trains of the world. No idea. We had this time before last, did we? I have no memory of it at all. No memory. Show me something useful that isn't trains. I don't think I have had this one. Maybe it was another stream boss. I hate being down to the last few seconds. Yes! Yes, I saw a Brisbane sign and I was just about able to spot a railway line. Wrong bit of railway line, but still. Alright, I'm pleased with that. Well done, Nick. Very good. Well done, Charmless. Very good. That was unbridled excitement, Vishkas, that I'd actually worked it out at the last minute when I thought I was on the verge of going for somewhere in New Zealand. I saw they were driving on the left. I thought it looked more New Zealand, and then I saw something about Brisbane. You thought Sydney. Nikki and Peppa Pig both thought Melbourne. Well, right country, at least. Marka thought Thailand, and a couple in the US and Canada. Yeah, I initially thought the US or Canada, but then I saw that they were driving on the left. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is slightly worrying. I can't see it on them. Ah, there it is. So an airport, yes. There are a lot of Kino trucks, so you thought South Africa. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's only one, isn't there? Isn't there just one massive one? Well done, Nikki, Zanis, Peppa Pig, Gen Pilot 2, Vishkas, Marker, Origin, Charmless, Nick, and indeed everyone. Everyone got Schiphol Airport. Everyone. What a nice way to end. What a nice way to end, because everyone got it right. And what makes it an even nicer way to end... Oh no, we're not there. We got another one. Sorry, I thought that was the last round. Whew. Right, okay, onwards. Martin, hello. Sorry, I didn't see your arrival. That does suck. Yeah, no, don't type the answers in the chat, please. Do come and play by all means, but don't type the answers in the chat. Vishka's in there very, very early. I know the city. I don't know where in the city. Though. Well done, Nick. I'm going to go back up. I think this is one where I will benefit from spending more time looking at the map and less time looking at the clip, to be honest. Oh my god, there's a lot of places in this city. A lot of places. And a lot of them look a bit like what I saw. Hmm, 20 seconds, eh? Waves, this is the very last round, so it's probably not worth it this time. But next, 6 seconds, right? Random guess, not totally random. Yes! This is only the second time ever. The second time ever I have won this game. Ah, good game. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Everyone did very, very well. It was close, this thing. Very close. Yeah, a lot of good guessing. Thank you, Satira. I know. I think it is my best game. The other one didn't feel as good as this. Can't remember why. But yeah, I'm well chuffed with that. So yeah, good news. Right, let me get back in the plane, because this is, after all, what people are here to see. What most people are here to see, or what they were here to see until they got obsessed with City Guesser. And yeah, we'll see how we're doing. Thank you, Twirls. Thank you. It was a good game, wasn't it? It was a very good game. Right, what I wanted to do is just check my YouTube a second, make sure it's all good. Yes, okay. So, where the hell are we? And when do we start our descent? And how do we do a VNAV descent? These are all questions that we need to answer. About 27 minutes out. Honestly, Nick, I can't do the US ones. It needs fewer US locations. You see how happy for me everyone was when I won. If they were all American, I wouldn't have won, and everyone would be sad. Yeah, I saw a Nanjing sign. But no, it said Shanghai though. It mentioned on that same sign something about Shanghai. I couldn't find Nanjing within Shanghai. 10th place, Origin. I've been there, boss. Do I want to know your GeoGuessr identity? I would guess you were Peppa Pig Tree. The only one I didn't recognise. It was a good game. Amazing. GG. Yeah. You got 1,675 points in 2 rounds. No, that's not bad at all. That's very good. Got very quiet, yeah. US locations is how I lose, yeah. Oh, you were Peppa Pig. For me, it's the internationalism. Let me complain. Yes, you can, of course you can complain. You should complain. Nanjing is a separate... Oh, is it? But why did it say Shanghai on the sign? I wish it would let you see, like, even when it's over, where exactly it was. That annoys me. Fly with Captain X. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? Where in the world are you, boss? Still better than last. Yes. The international ones are the most fun. Yeah, I agree. Nanjing is a whole city with 8.5 million people. Wow, that's fairly big. What did I see then that said Shanghai at that? Right at the beginning, they were going down, and it's Nanjing covered street, Nanjing Road covered street, or something like that. Nanjing Road shopping district. Don't know. But then on that same sign, it talked about Shanghai. It said something to do with Shanghai, unless I just totally imagined that, which is possible. I don't know. Anyway, let's start thinking about our arrival. So, we're doing the Humai something or other arrival, Humai 2 Alpha. So, we'll have a look, make sure that all the waypoints are in correctly. Didn't execute something, don't know what. Okay, so we can put Humai on top of Humai. Execute. And now that's telling us we've got 3 hours 29 minutes to go. 3 hours 19 minutes to go. And that we're 1,495 nautical miles away. Oh, it's okay. It's because I executed something. We want to go to Humai. There we go. Okie dokie, that's better. And have we lost our top of descent or no? We did have a top of descent show here. You're in India or from India to put it in more context. It's more like 9:30 PM. Okay. There's an ad for the Madame Tussauds or whatever it's called that said, yeah, that's right, that's what it was, yeah. Playing something else these few days, giving Flight Sim a break. Oh, what are you playing? It's saying we're 9 minutes away. Now it's saying we're 12 minutes away, but I want to know when I start my descent. Because it's gone. We had a top of descent and it's gone, which is really annoying because we wanted to try the VNav out. So what's our first absolute waypoint? Den, absolute altitude constraint. Den and 6,000 feet. Let's wind that down. Feet. I wonder if we passed our top of descent because we're too busy playing City Gas. So it's possible. It's possible. Let's turn VNav on. No, let's start descending. Let's start descending and see if we have a VNav path to intercept. I'd uninstall it and reinstall it if I was you, Origin, I think. No, I won't be Fly with Captain X. I'm busy on the across the pond, so I'm not going to be doing it, unfortunately. I'd like to do another shared cockpit at some point, then, but not this time around, certainly. And I'd rather do it in a better plane. You have to go to Monaco by. I made that. Okay. Just do the 3-1 rule. Yeah, there was a top of descent for a moment. There was. I think we've probably passed it, if I'm honest, and that's why it disappeared, because there was a top of descent when my flight plan was wrong. And I'm just wondering if we get down, if we go beyond the recommended VS, if we can perhaps re-intercept it. I don't know. I wish we'd finished City Guesser just a little bit earlier. Never mind. I'm doing the RNAV, Zanis. A friend of yours drove to Monaco on a whim once. What, from the UK? Why Monaco of all places? Yeah, because I think it would say top of descent here, possibly, rather than descent if we hadn't passed it. I'm not certain. Let's have a look at the descent checklist. Landing elevation, not yet set. That will be... ...228 feet. 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. 200, no, it's 240. One too far. 220. We're not going to need any anti-ice. As in drove from the UK, just got in the car and left for France. Just fancied it. Did he have a nice time? Was it worth it? Right now you're playing Cyberpunk, 3rd playthrough. Red Dead and Truck Sim. Oh, nice. Good mixture. Never played Cyberpunk myself. You selected your FMS RNAV and then game suddenly crashed. Oh no, Zanis! Do you have an autosave or something? Yeah, I hope you do. Hope you can get it back. So it wants us to be at flight level 151 at VNAV will not work. And where did I say we wanted to be at 6,000? Denham. All right, come on. Let's get down. We can descend faster than this. And what we'll do, we don't want to go obviously below 10,000 at the moment, so we'll just go down to 11,000, and we'll hope that we can intercept the VNAV path at the same time. Just spawn in the air more or less where you think we were. Okay. He said Monte Carlo was very weird. It was out of season and very odd. Nice was nice though. Good, because I'm going there. I'm going there next month. I don't know if you're aware of this. Booked myself a little holiday, not to Nice itself, but to Menton, which is just up the coast from Nice, near the Italian border. It's like a nice little old town. Bit less over the top than Nice, I think. So keep our speed up a little bit. It's converted to get 320. What, Michael? Have you been? We were going to be going to the town he showed us on City Guesser when we guessed Cannes. What? Was that town? Was that Menton? No, that was Nice, wasn't it? That was Nice, yeah. Yeah, I'm spending some Avios, and I've rented an apartment in the old town in Menton. I'm going to spend a bit of time there, a bit of time in Nice, a bit of time in Ventimiglia, just over the border in Italy, probably. It was Cannes, but you said you heard about this nice smaller town around. What, at the time when we were playing it? Oh, there we are. I have no memory of that. I guess that must have been after I'd started looking at holidays, because I swear I hadn't heard of Menton until very recently. Unless it was just in my subconscious and I thought, oh, let's go there. Because I was looking at like where to go, where to stay around Nice, but not in Nice itself. And I literally was just looking along the coast on Google Maps and Googling places. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, we are. Java's the big main island, right? So we're currently near Bima, which is on another island that I don't know what it's called. That's not how you say words, is it? On another island whose name I don't know. We're coming up to a town called Kecamatan Ambalawi. Best you're doing is going to Salt Lake City in a few weeks. So that sounds nice. I'd like to. You keep thinking you've heard of Monton before, but it might just be me failing to separate reality from streaming. Yeah. It's as nice as it. I don't know. Salt Lake City looks interesting to me. Are you a Mormon, Nick, by chance? This is reality. This is reality, Alex. Yeah, of course, I'll show you the lantern. So this is where we are. Your girlfriend's 30th birthday. You found a place in the area where you can excavate and keep fossils. Oh, cool. What about that Filbert travel policy? Are you taking the Chateau Monton with you? No. They are going to be looked after by my parents and my downstairs neighbour. I know not everyone who goes to Salt Lake City is a Mormon, boss, but I was about to say, really the only thing I know about Salt Lake City is that it's home of the Church of Mormon. And then I was going to say that I enjoyed Book of Mormon, and I thought I would check that Nick wasn't a Mormon before saying I enjoyed Book of Mormon. If you have an extra day on vacation or so, you'd recommend the town Cassis, close to Marseille, absolutely stunning coast town. Oh, okay. I will bear that in mind, Martin. Thank you. I've been to that part of the world before. I've been to Marseille before, and I've been to Aix-en-Provence while I was there. But yeah, I haven't been to Cassis. Oh, you see, now I'm overspeeding because I'm too busy showing the lantern. It's alright though, a little bit of overspeed never hurt anyone. I've had that confirmed. You meant US, not the cats. Are you taking the... Oh, arse! You meant arse, the chat! I thought you were saying cat. I dare say I will be on Discord, boss. I see, when you're bilingual like I am, as I'm sure you know, Vishkas, being bilingual yourself, you just slip from one language to the other effortlessly. I'm not bilingual. Also trying to hit all 50 states before I die, and Utah is a state. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it is one of the best musicals of all time. I don't think... It's very unlikely that anyone else in the chat is a Mormon. Very unlikely. Because there's no one else American in the chat, and most Mormons are American. You went to Salt Lake City in 2020, visiting my friend who was working at the big copper mine installing a new conveyor system. Hey, right. How was it, Rod? Well, yeah, but that's why I say a little bit of overspeed. It's obviously too much overspeed. It's not a good thing, but a little bit. A little bit of beep, 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 beep just means you're getting there in good time. Yeah, but it also implies a level of fluency which I don't have in any language except English. Boris! Always cat issues. He's just been in the garden and he's come back a bit overexcited, I think. Yes, Vicky. Yeah, see? Why can't we have VNav? It's not fair. Haven't even got advisory VNav. May as well be flying the A320, you know what I mean? Should we be going down even faster? No, we should not. Good afternoon, Sam. How are you? No, don't do that, your sister. Oh dear. Living the dream. Have you been to Edinburgh, Sam? City's okay. Found some great tacos on a street corner. The temples are all lit up at night. The mine itself is massive. Okay. I picture the surrounding scenery being spectacular, but I don't know much about the city itself. Keikis Gaming, I do. Welcome back, boss. Oh yeah, your vacation's the most exciting, I think. Just check we don't have any more discontinuities. We've got a hold at Banco. Oh, but that's after I missed it. That's right, I missed it break. Yeah, I don't know. Welcome back, Ryan. You're in North London, right? Nice. Well, we're staying outside of Salt Lake City, but excited, never been to Utah, so it'll be an experience. Yeah, it will be. Right, we're passing our transition level, so we'll set our local pressure, which is 1006 apparently, and we've got no choice but to rely on the sim really, because we don't know what the actual QH is, because there's no net up. So we don't know what the wind on the ground's doing. It's all very exciting. Which bit of North London are you in, Keikis Gaming? Yeah, let's let it level off here, and we'll lose a bit of speed, bring ourselves down to 250, because we are lower than we need to be now. Let's dial in 240 knots. Ooh, that's a good tip, Rod. Good tip. You had to fly Ryanair, okay. Now will it give us a top of descent? No. Okay, let's keep going down then. $6,700 set in there. We'll make a gentle descent. What's unlucky, Kate? Oh, welcome back, Dennis. Top of descent's are overrated anyway. I know, but when you're flying the one variant that has VNav, you want your top of descent, don't you? Ryanair's unlucky. What happened? Or did you just mean having... Why did you have to fly Ryanair? What's the story here? What happened? Okay, we'll get our landing lights turned on and our recognition taxi lights and our seatbelt sign on as well. And we'll sort out our approach data. So, decision altitude is going to be 890 feet MDA. Let's increase this rate of descent. I still want to get some kind of VNAV guidance, especially as we're doing an RNAV approach, you know what I mean? Particularly important here. It's the only cheap airline I have to fly all the time. Right. Yeah, I've flown Ryanair quite a lot as well. Not a fan. Yeah, what was I saying? 890 feet. So what we're doing now is we're coming to the north of the island, and then we're going to make a right turn to join the final for what is this? Runway 17. Yeah, I try and avoid them these days as well. Too many bad times at Stansted. Didn't used to mind them. We'll be there in 3 minutes, apparently. Seems a little optimistic, to be honest. Right, so we're descending to 6,700. We don't want to be going too fast because we've got quite a tight right-hand turn after Banco. So I think we want to be doing 200 knots by the time we get there, but we're not there yet, so we can get a bit of throttle on. No, I've never been to Indonesia, but I've heard good things about Garuda. Check screenshots, okay. Yeah, I'd avoid that, boss, if I was you. I'd go to the right. It looks nasty. Yeah, I don't like the way they treat their customers in addition to what you've said to us, but yeah. You're prohibited, Alex. Why? No, we plough straight ahead. May as well turn the weather radar off then, boss. It's only going to worry you. And what I'm going to do now is set 4,000 feet, because that's our next constraint. Could just be that I've done something wrong. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Too much of a Nigel, yeah. Who's Leroy Jenkins, boss? Right, now we'll reduce to our 200 knots, and we'll check our performance figures and set the landing speeds. So we've got a VREF of 136, so I'm going to keep it around 140, 141. My gut feeling, Vishkas, is that it'll be pretty well organised for the World Cup. Don't know why I think that. I don't think it'll be chaotic. I think it'll be alright. So I'm going to wind my speed right down now to 141, which isn't what you would do in the real thing, I don't think, but in the real thing you can just reach over and twiddle a knob, so right, we'll get our VS back on. What have I just clicked off the screen and now that's gone dead. What the hell? What did I switch? Must have switched something down here, I think. Ah, no. No, it can't have switched something down here. It must be over here. Oh, there we are. Normal. Right, okay. And we can go down to 2,000 after this next waypoint. And we'll increase our rate of descent further, as I've left this slightly late. We'll sync our heading. So we want to be at 2,000 by MD-402. And we'll use a little bit of speed brake to get us down there at a reasonable speed. You feel so old now, that's old internet humour. Oh, okay, I will. Leroy Jenkins. Alright, boss, I will Google him. Right, here we go. Where are you flying to, Marker? So we are now on final. Quite a short final, and we are too high, really. But we want to be at 2,000 feet. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Everyone relax. We'll arm our thrust reversers. Let's reduce our range a little bit. And we want ideally to be visual pretty blimmin' soon, to be honest. Right, we'll get some flaps out. Flaps 1 and flaps 8. And we'll get our gear down. And from the next waypoint, we'll hand fly it in. Before we get there, we'll just do our before landing checklist, make sure we haven't forgotten anything. Passenger signs, thruster, yep, that's fine. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that, track IR please, it's too sunny for it, sugar. Not what I need. Right, autopilot out. And obviously we have no vertical guidance whatsoever. We have flaps 20 now. Nice. Thank you, Swifty. Let us indeed butter the Canadian pencil. And we'll go flaps 30, is it? What's happening yet? 30. And flaps 4. Do a good bit of trimming, hopefully. It's very hard to trim this aircraft. Isn't this beautiful, though? Let my speed get a little bit low. Quelle surprise. Not even Pappies. Yeah, there. I thought there. Yeah, there are. There are. They're just a little bit faint.
1,000.
Saying we're a tiny, tiny bit high, but that's okay. Better too high than too low. There we are. And we actually have a very slight tailwind, mostly a crosswind, but with a little bit of a tailwind. But never mind. I should have said something on Unicom really, but I'm just assuming there's no one here.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Welcome to Labuan Bajo. Can always go around. You can always go around. But very rarely do I need to, boss. It's all part of being a sky god, you see. Lovely scene, isn't it? I'm so glad the weather was nice enough for us to make it out as well. And we'll vacate here. It wasn't Satira, I don't think. We'll see. Okay, welcome to Labuan Bajo. A bit rough, but we'll live. Yeah, I'm not a slammer. I don't think. We'll see. And we're going to park it here, I think. Now to see some Komodo... Yes! Which are not actually here. But I think you get a boat from here, if I'm remembering correctly what I read. Yeah, it's a nice little scenery, this. It is, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know when it was built, but it looks very, very new. Oh, I hate parking this thing when it's not straight in. It's hard. I don't even know where it's supposed to go. It's such a weird line. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think this is the way out, isn't it? I think this is how you get out. Okay. Alright, we're going to try that again. Yeah, we're going to go and park on stand 3 and do it properly. Yes, they are, but I think Komodo Island is nearby. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. So yeah, what we're going to do... I'm just basically demonstrating how manoeuvrable the CRJ 1000 is. Oh yeah, manoeuvring's a horrible word to spell. I can't do it. Yes. Right, yeah. Stand 3 is where I said I was going to park. I want my track IR to work, but there's too much sun coming from behind me and I don't want to sit in the dark. Already leaving, boss. Just going on to stand 3. While demonstrating the manoeuvrability of this aircraft. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but what I think is that you go in on the straight lines and then out on the curvy ones. That would make most sense, wouldn't it? Thank you, boss. I could do. It's such a... I hate having such a short taxi, you know. What am I supposed to do? Just stop and do a checklist? I don't think so. Lovely bit of manoeuvrability, eh? And the only stop line we have is for an ATR 72. But it also doesn't look like we want to go any further than that, so stop there. Beautiful. Just a suggestion. A good suggestion. A good suggestion as well. Oh, we missed someone. I thought you were ages out. Who's that marker? I guess. Sorry we missed your landing, boss. But at least I got my manoeuvring done before you arrived. Anyway, APU is online, so we can turn the engines off. 2 and 1. We can turn the seatbelt sign off. We can turn the beacon off. We can get the door open. Chocks in. And we'll open the cargo. Hatches as well. I quite like that livery actually. It's nice. And we'll have a quick shutdown checklist, I guess. Ooh, probes. I haven't done the probes. Naughty, naughty. Well, definitely don't need that. Air conditioning come off. That can come off. Right, shutdown checklists. Parking brake is on. Seatbelts are off. Thrust levers are shut off. Anti-ice is off. Fuel pumps. Beacon and nose wheel steering. Fuel pumps off. Beacon off. Yes, we've done that. Nose wheel steering off. And we'll get the ground power cart, I think. Let's open the cargo thingy-jigs. We may as well even... Well, let's see if there are any ground services available here for baggage. Yes, there are. Marker. You're right, boss. Why are your rear wheels on the ground and your front wheel in the air? How's that possible? Oh, it was you! Sorry, what a stupid question. I asked where you were flying, and yeah, you're flying here, of course. Noob. Okay, who have we got left to come? We've got Zanis and Nick. I think a WIII, yeah. Now, I dare say some of you will be interested in my landing rate. But I'm not going to tell you what it is, so you just have to keep guessing. You're arriving, are you, Nicky? Right, let's get down the end of the runway and have a look at you. I don't see you, boss. Volanta says you're miles out still. How far out are you? You're both miles out, unless Volanta's lying to me. You're not even on final yet, are you? It was fine. It was absolutely fine. It was 466, which is, you know, well within the capabilities of what the Oh, is it 465? Sorry, I'm doing myself out of a foot per minute there. It's well within the capabilities of a CRJ 1000 now. So while we wait for Nikki and Zanis to get a little bit closer, let's have a look around the airport. So it's quite an unusual sort of a building, as you can see. But I don't know who actually did this. It's an Aerosoft airport, but they don't do their own stuff, so I don't know who the dev was. But whoever it was, they've done a lovely job. We've got some nice looking glass. And it even has a design on it. See, it's got pictures, it's got photos of the local area, which is really cool. And We got people walking around inside. Got yourself a job with Ryanair, see you on Monday. But the main part of the terminal, which you don't actually see from where you park the aircraft, is even more detailed. Look, I mean, it's a bit of a death trap with this giant hole in the middle of it that you can just fall down. But it's nice. Nicely detailed. Got passengers. And they're moving. It's doing some kind of synchronized foot twizzling there. Anyway, yes, I like it. It's good. Look, and they've even modelled the land side. Bandar Udara Komodo Airport. Yeah, I like it a lot. Anyway, let's get down in time to see Nikki. Very nice car park, isn't it? That chap did look like he was in some sort of trouble on the street. Still can't see you, boss. Are you sure you're on final? Yeah. Oh, nice. Good little car park. Good airport. Even better car park. So Nick is at 233, doing 233 knots at 4,000 feet.
Approaching runway.
It doesn't even look like he's on final. Ah, it does now. Okay, good. Could I look in general in MSFS? Yeah. Okay, that's probably something you could have asked me. I'm all right for mods at the moment, Origin. We've got plenty of them, but thank you for the offer. The car park can make or break an airport. It can. No one wants to come to somewhere like this and have to park their car in the sun and come back to it after a holiday somewhere all melted. I'm gutted we missed Marker's landing. Sorry, Marker. Didn't realise how close you were. Can anyone see a Nikki? Because I can't, and I feel I should be able to by now. It was not that good of one anyway, so nothing was lost. I'm surprised that your weather was that you had all these storm cells and I didn't have any. Was it? Did it get a bit bumpy, or was it all right? Apparently the weather turned off your Gen 1 and 2. Ooh. Oh, blimey. Yeah, that is... that would have confused me as well. Very bumpy on approach, but good on final. That's the main thing. You'd be able to cook an egg on a leather seat in the weather. Yeah, I think so. I mean, if we could get METAR for an airport closer than 250 miles away, I could tell you, but... yeah, I don't know how hot it is. Very hot, I imagine. Still minus 500. Okay, well, I'm not pleased, but it makes me feel a little better about my own landing. That does, boss. With a bounce, oh dear. Never mind, boss. Never mind. So when you said you were arriving now, Nikki, 10 minutes ago, what did you mean? Did you mistake where the airport was, boss? It's 33 degrees Celsius at 1300 local where you are currently. You could cook an egg on you if you're out in the sun. God, I'd love a bit of that. That's very hot. Very hot. Slightly too hot for me, but it's good lying in the shade of a palm tree sort of temperature, isn't it? Yeah, me too. Ah, there he is. Well, there's two. There's two. Someone on final, and I guess this is Zanis behind him. So this is, yeah, Nikki first, then Zanis. Doesn't look like the spacing's that great. We all did, Marker. We all expected better. But as I said, when you were presumably concentrating on your landing, it's well within the limits of a CRJ 1000. Left a bit, boss. Not bad, though. Not bad. Welcome back to land, Nikki. Right, let's have a look at Zanis's arrival. Yeah, 25 is just right for me as well. I don't like it too hot. But I'd rather have it a bit hotter and dry than a bit cooler and massively humid. What were you flying in, Nikki? I'm sure you looked right for me at the other end. Oh no, it was Zanis we saw at the other end, wasn't it? I think you spawned after him. I think. Don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you came up as a generic Neo. A bit more 70s rock for Zanis's arrival, I think. No worries, Marker. Thank you for flying along. And you have a good rest of your day as well, boss. I shall see you, I hope, on Saturday. Good luck, Zanis. Nice. Very nice indeed. Again, looked firm but safe, like mine. Can I turn the music down by like 20%? Yes, please. Oh, he's stopped. You calling it a day there, Zandis? That was some heavy braking action there, though. Considering he touched down about there. Impressive. Parking brake fun. Oh, right, okay. Those brakes can be used for cooking eggs if nothing else. Yeah. Got you out of your chair. I want to know what Nick is in. 738. DHL. What call sign is DHL? Is it as in DHL the courier? No, that's DHA. What airline were you going for with that, Nikki? -545. There we are. None of us have covered ourselves in glory today. But we all did perfectly safe landings, and that's all that matters. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just comes out of nowhere, that airport. No. Oh yeah, it's just about going to be alright. You're taking my original dodgy spot there, Zan. Awesome. Good times. Let's just grab a screenshot. There isn't, Rod, but fortunately, none of us need any repairs doing after those. All absolutely fine. All absolutely fine. Now, I'm going to call it a day there. Club Filbert Gold and Emerald members, I will see you in the voice chat in a couple of minutes' time. 189. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll see you in the VIP voice chat in a couple of minutes' time. The rest of you, next stream is on Saturday. It's going to be over on Twitch, twitch.com/FilbertFlies. I hope to see you there. Thank you very, very much indeed to everyone who has renewed their Club Filbert membership today. Thanks to those of you who flew along. It's been good fun. Enjoy the rest of your evenings or days or whatever time it is where you are. Whatever amount of the day you have left. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.